Hey guys, how you doing? I guess we don't have an intro this morning. I don't know what happened. It didn't show up. Let's bring Glenn on here. Boom, there you are, Glenn.
Hey, Mark, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing all right. It's just I didn't think we were gonna have a show today, and I'll try to explain. I kept trying to get into the studio, and it wouldn't let me come in. It was saying try again in 30 seconds. System busy, and it did it for an hour. Nothing would work. So I ended up restarting my computer and running updates, and it finally let me in. This is after I'd already sent a message to StreamYard saying I can't get in. So I've been really frustrated, but we're in here now. And then I just turned the thing on. I didn't even get a daggone intro. I guess we don't need one, but what the hell? So let's see who we got here. Everything's been messed up today, man. But I guess we're all right now. We're here.
How's that lumper looking that you've been watching?
I'm very excited about that, Glenn, and I'm looking forward to that. It is. We're gonna touch on that today. It's selling Wednesday. I'm really excited about that one. Now, I'm completely done in that last locker. We've been selling some of the medical equipment in there, and we're starting to get on the really good side of the profit on that unit. And there's still big ticket items. That unit turned out really good, man. But this one that we were looking at last week, and now it's down to 3 days.
Yeah,
That box that's sitting in there, I'm not sure what it is, but it was next to that PS2. There's a
yeah.
chance that could be a jewelry box. I was looking at it. I'm like, who knows? So we'll kind of look at that again, and then I've kind of made an intro for the video. I've kind of jinxed myself because I've already made an intro to the video using a thumbnail from that locker. So hopefully I didn't completely screw myself by doing that. You know how that goes. But we'll find out, I guess. Hey, Mad Dog, how you doing, bud? We're just glad to be here at this point. Like you probably heard me saying. And minis, you stuff it. They got storage units at the place, and Derby City Storage. Yeah, I bought it. I used to go to live auctions at minis. You stuff it. There was one day I've told Glenn this story a couple of times, and I've told it on here. But I bought a locker there. There was like 100 people there one day. And they opened up this locker, and it looked really good. And there was a gun sitting in there, and the people took it out of there. Well, sorry, we got to take the gun out of here. So that was a good thing as it turned out, because by doing that, it kept the price way down on the unit. And then after the auction, I got the unit, and the people that took it out of there from the storage facility, and I was starting to get the stuff out of the locker. They said, "Well, you can have this gun. It doesn't work." Okay. So you can see it wasn't a matter of having to take the gun out. It was a matter of it. Well, it doesn't work, so you can have it anyway. You see what I'm cooking
Yeah.
here, Clint? They just told on themselves because it had nothing to do with it working or not. It was a firearm, and
Yeah.
well, we could sell those. They didn't say they could sell them if they didn't work. They can be repaired. So I thought that was a pile of crap. So I really don't like that about them. And then they pretty soon after that they aren't doing live auctions there anyway. But they do them online. And I've bought one unit in the years after that event, and it was okay. But I don't trust them. It's kind of like my Daryl's, our Daryl's. You
Maybe
know,
they're cousins.
maybe what?
I said maybe they're cousins.
Oh, could be. They just live on either side of the country. Maybe they got the whole country covered. I don't know. And Storall. Yeah, I've bought a lot of units at Storall, Mad Dog, and some dang good ones too. Probably there's a lot of places there's not very many places that I haven't bought a locker at in this area. Dixie Highway, I've even bought them out there, but I don't really go out there anymore. It's not really the best location for me. I did find a second unit with a jewelry box. Well, I'll tell you what, Mad Dog, the one that I'm looking at and that I plan on buying Wednesday, which is only a mile away from here, Glenn. How about that?
Yeah.
So I'm looking excited. I'm excited about that. I'm out of those other two units, completely done, checked out. Didn't have to pay any rent, any additional rent. So I'm ready, and we've been selling the hell out of some of that other stuff. So everything's going well. Mad Dog says, okay, here you are, your Dyna Dashers. Well, we like Dyna Dashers. 0648. I think that's Watford. 7558. And 0458. 0402. Got him. Yeah, I've already got the beginning of that video, and it's going to be a banger. I hope I get that. Because, that one tub, you could see a pink shoe. And I'm not saying a guy wouldn't wear a pink shoe, but they're not. I would say it's not totally popular. So I'm thinking there's a woman involved in this unit that liked gaming. And I did notice another thing in there, Glenn. I noticed they mixed in with some DVDs that were stacked, and I'll show you later. There was an Xbox game.
Oh.
So that's a different system. So there could be another system in there.
Yeah.
Or it could be a bunch of systems in there. We don't know. There could be a bunch of games. All that stuff is money. So, yeah, Mad Dog, appreciate it. We've got those written down. Oh, there's something. I made a game note today. I found this in this last locker, and I've never in my life found anything so cool. And I'm going to show it to you. I put it in my little cabinet over there of cool things, but this is 1,000 years old, and it's a coin.
Oh.
And the guy on there is Jesus.
Huh.
Yeah. And there, look at the writing on the back.
That's cool.
That's 1,000 years old.
That's out of that last locker you got?
I've got to be honest. I don't remember which one it was because I pulled a box out or something, and then it was in here. And I wasn't sure if it was that one or the one before. Or one before that. Because I've kind of got it. But it was in a recent locker, I believe. But there he is.
Yeah.
After 1,000 years. Now think about that. Well, it's made of bronze. Let me put this back before I lose it. So that might be one of the coolest things I've ever found, man.
Yeah.
It didn't even make the video, so I guess I'll just put it in the next video and just explain that I didn't have it out for the last video. I don't know, but that needs to be in there. And Mad Dog says, "What lean units today, or store all your lucky extra space numbers?" Lean, you got me on that one, man. Next week, you can buy a Devon self-storage mini mall store. Yeah, I was looking at some units, and if by chance I don't get one this week, I have one that I put on my watch list that is at Devon self-storage. And it's a nice looking unit, but I'm really wanting the one that I'm looking at because of two reasons. It's right over there, man. I could take a slingshot and boom, get pretty close to it. Well, maybe not, but you know what I mean. It's close. If I fly the way the bird does, it would be less than a mile. Going the way I got to go to get there, about a mile. And so I've got them marked for a possible buy there. I wonder if you can find the red jewelry box with a dolly in the unit. As trashy as it looks. Well, if it's one of those four, if it's in there, I guess we'll give it a shot. Oh hell yeah! Just glad we're doing a show. I didn't think I was really getting frustrated. I was almost ready to call you, Glenn. I'm like, I don't know if we're going to be able to do this today, and I was getting mad because it wasn't the message I was getting wasn't jiving because I went into StreamYard and then they've got a status thing that gives the status of their servers, and there wasn't any problems. So I'm thinking, man, this is probably on my end somehow, or maybe I thought, and I had this thought, Glenn, I was like, did they ban us from the StreamYard? Because you start thinking like that, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Wonder if done something or said something.
Maybe we said something they didn't like and they banned us. You know, you never know. It could be some woke sucker in there running that place. You know, who knows? So, but everything turned out to be just a glitch. And Chucky come in here while that was going on. I'm busy here in a one-armed paper hanger. And he killed one of our birds, of course. Brings it in like, guess what I got you? Oh, Chucky, God, Lord. Unalive the poor bird. So I had to go address that. Not his fault. He's a cat. He can't help it. I'm not mad at him, but I'm like, why? You don't have to do that. Well, yeah, I do. I can't help it. Bird flew. Hey, what do we want me to do? You know, okay, I got you. Let's see. Mad Dog says the most expensive unit in your area is at $7,085. There better be some really good crap in there for it to be $7,000. Well, I want to see it. That coin could be worth a lot of money if you can prove it's real and if you send it to be graded. Well, I'd say, being that it's been around for 1,000 years, it's in pretty good shape. Think about that, 1,000. See, the reason I know it's that old is I took a Google Lens picture of it, and it brought it up. It's like from the year 10 something.
Yeah.
So do the math. I'm like, holy crap. I think it's worth more than what it was saying it's worth $50, but I don't believe anything in 1,000 years should be only worth $50. And I don't care. I'm not selling it anyway. It's too cool. If somebody offers me $1 million, I know that's not going to be, but I'll probably consider it. But no, I'm just going to hang on to that, and it's very cool. You never know, Mad Dog. People have found some crazy stuff in storage units, man.
Yeah.
I would have never thought I'd find something 1,000 years old, though. That's got to be a record for me. Well, that's a record for me. Did the audience fall asleep? What audience? Mad Dog? I didn't know we had one of those. Well, there is two people here, I guess. Mad Dog's one of them. So, understand that picture in a unit with Funko Pops, two locked tubs and some sports cards and shelving. Oh, okay. It's at $1,000. Good Lord. Well, that last unit I bought, I paid $1,100. It seemed reasonable. And I think we're already over that part. We've already sold more than that. I guess who's in the house? That's the number to find it. It's at 1,000. What number to find it? Now I'm confused. Craig, I'm confused, man. What do I do to get unconfused with all these Z's on here, man? How you doing, though? You gonna buy a storage unit or here anytime soon, or what? I mean, you know, once you buy these things, it's in your blood. You got to buy another one, man. You can't help it. I know Glenn's just jonesing to buy another unit, but it's just not the right time right now, you know. But one of these days, Glenn, you're going to get in there and get another one, and you're going to have fun doing it.
Yeah, I know.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. The one that the Atlanta Flippers bought, I know him, man. Well, I don't know him personally. I know him from YouTube. The one that I've seen that they bought looks like the trashiest was one that they scored tens of thousands of dollars on and paid next to nothing. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you can't judge a book by its cover, man, and that's a fact. But the only thing I know to do is to judge the book by its cover because that's the only system I know. But, you know, I guess what he's saying there, that's another way of saying, well, it's a crappy looking unit, but you just never know if you might find something in there. $10, $20 unit. Yeah, I mean, it is possible. Good morning. It says 7085. That's the one that's got the, 7085's got all the goods, man. Well, I'll put that up there at the top of the list. How about them apples? SSDD. I don't know what that means. SSDD. What do you think that is, Glenn? Sarcastic stacker. Well, I'm storage. No, I'm storage stacker. I took the sarcastic out because it wasn't really helping me none. Is he sold out? Who? Who sold out?
Lost.
Huh?
I'm lost.
I'm stay lost on here, man. I have no idea, but I'll tell you what, I want to show you guys this unit again, and hopefully nobody sees it that wants to bid on it. But Chucky's home. Okay. I'm going to shut the door. Hang on a sec. Come on, Sadie. Comrade. Come on in, bud. Time for lunch. I'll let you in when you come to the door. Come on, Thomas. He's out there in the sun. I don't think he wants to come in. But there's a time of the day we bring them all in so they can take a nap, give them lunch, and we know where they are and all that crap, you know. Yeah, so let me do this. This is going to be exciting. Okay. I even made a little video for that will show itself in the locker video if I get it. Is Thomas still there? He's right there, but he's just sitting there in the sun and he's looking at me like, oh, well, I could be. Tell him that. Maybe he'll listen to you. He's not listening to me. I looked out there and he flipped me a bird. He went like, no, he's a nice cat. Thomas. All right, now I lost my way. Here we go. Okay, here's what we're doing. Share screen. I was thinking, well, I could go live. If I can't get on StreamYard, I could go live with YouTube, but I don't even think you could share the screen on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
So that would really kind of suck. Okay. Now what am I trying to do? Why can't I do this? There it is. The button was hiding. There we go. Okay. We'll hide that. Okay, here's the locker right now that I'm looking at, Glenn. You see this? There's the PS2.
Yeah.
I'm guessing this Jordan box, this is just my thought. I'm guessing that's got games in it. Next to that. It's just a guess. But this, I wonder if this could be a jewelry box.
Could be.
And I'm going to try to manifest something in this unit. So let me show you. I'll show you the pictures. There, when you look into the door off to the right, they're calling this a dresser, but that's not a dresser.
No.
It's too thin. It's almost like I'm looking at a piano hinge here. I think it's some kind of display cabinet.
That's what it looks like because it's not very wide.
Yeah, that's not going to be a dresser.
No.
So if it's a display, maybe they had some really nice collectibles that they were displaying. That's just the thought I had. And that picture's blurry. It gives me a headache. Let's see if we can get a better one. Okay, now here's what I was telling you earlier. There's a little stack of DVDs. This must not be the right one, but if you'll notice, this one right here, in a clearer picture, you can see that that's an Xbox game.
Yeah.
So that could mean there's another system in here besides the one that we see over here. And I don't know what kind of a guitar that is, but I'm going to assume it's the cheapest there is, and it's like a $40 guitar. You know, I'm hoping like hell this Craftsman set's in there. That'll make that easy.
Yeah.
And see, I think this is the one right here where. Yeah, see, that's an Xbox game. You can see it there. So that's potentially a clue. And here's when you're looking in the door, this is what you see. Right here, stacked at the door are all these tubs. Now, why would they block the door? I just don't understand that. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Why would you block the door? They want to make sure nobody goes in there. I don't know. So they put the camera over those and they take this picture. The whole floor is covered, but it looks like it's only 2 rows deep. I'm just seeing so much potential here, man.
Oh yeah. What's it up to right now, Mark?
430.
Oh, gee.
That's not that bad, man.
No, I know it's going to go up. It's still, yeah, that's not bad at all.
No, I'm going to probably buy this unless it just goes ridiculous. Oh, John, hang on. I got to let Thomas in. Hey, I got to let Thomas in. Come on, Thomas. You ready for lunch? Jackie thought he was serving lunch today. Thomas says, I don't want the damn bird for lunch. I want real food. Our cats don't have to eat stuff like that, man. All right, so this one's just got so many opportunities in it that I can't stand it. I just have to have it, you know? And it all looks like cool stuff. And I don't know what these things are. What is that, Glenn? Are these like rocks or like geodes or big ones or?
That's what it looks like, huh? Geode.
That looks like an amethyst. No, not what is the pink? These can be actually worth some money, man. You can make jewelry.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So those are cool, and you know that people may not even notice them.
A lot of mystery.
And this Victrola box, I'm not sure what's in there. I mean, it might not even be what the original content is. Who knows? So everything looks really cool about this. So I want to show you. I'll show you when I get back into the studio. Anyway, that's the one I'm looking at. But I think this will have. Let me come back in the studio and show you this now because this is too cool. This is how I'm going to manifest something great in this unit. You want to see this? Okay, this is how I'm going to manifest. So let's go here to media assets. This is the unit that I was just showing you, but with a twist. And here it goes. What do you think of that? Okay, let's see. Now let me go back to now I lost my way. Share screen. Oh, wait a minute. All I got to do is there it is. Okay. I thought that was pretty cool. I'm going to try to manifest some of that in there. So this box right up here exploded into gold bars and coins. Dream on, right? Okay, now let's go into we'll try 7085 because I know Mad Dog wants to see this. 7085. There it is. Nothing here. Check back soon. Well, let's move it out to 10. Nothing. 25. Nothing. So 7085 is nothing. Okay, let's try the next one. 0648. I think this is Watburn. Extra space. Nothing. So it's not that one. Oh no, that's what I did it wrong. That was for the zip code. Okay, let's go back to do the other one. 7085. I did it wrong. My bad. I'll admit it. My fault. See, there it is. This one's 1,000. This is the one he wanted me to look at. One of them, I think. This one is at, where is this? I got it. It's a 10 by 22 Winchester Acres. Okay, it's not super close, but it is close. Okay. What is this unit? This one's another unit. This is a larger version of the one where I'm looking at right now.
Yeah, it's packed.
Oh my God. This looks like some of that furniture you got to put together, man. That's what
yeah. Looks like, doesn't it?
Sure does. And that scares the hell out of me. I don't like putting that crap together, Glenn. I get mad when I do that stuff. Angry.
Yeah, no, I don't want to mess with it either.
Ruins my day and I get in a bad mood. But I do like this other stuff. I mean, the potential of it. But I've already got one that I'm hell bent on buying. I will take a look. Why did they only put 5 pictures up for this?
Yeah, I think they would have put more.
You would think. There's Chucky.
That's what it is. It's furniture that hasn't been put together yet.
Yeah, a lot of that is. But this has got a picture of a camera.
Yeah.
Oh, that could be a good one. Pressure washer. I mean, this could be a really good unit, man. Seriously.
Yeah.
But I don't like putting furniture. If that's what that is. And people don't like to buy it like that, I don't think, because you don't know what you're getting. Okay. Well, I mean, that one is a good unit, man, dog. I'll give you that one. It sells Wednesday as well. At the same time. Okay, let's try this. 0648. $810. There's not much in here, and it's 810, so there's going to have to be some big ticket items here. A dresser with no drawers in it. Okay, what? There's got to be better pictures than this. So far, I can't tell what's in here. Not one damn thing yet. Okay, I see some Funko Pop Star Wars type kind of. I mean, that one's okay. That's what, a $50 tub. All right, I get that one. What else is in here? Star Wars stuff. A lot of collectibles. This is going to bring a lot of money, I think. That looks like a curved computer screen, which those are a little bit more expensive. Where's the gold? Lego, Disney, Star Wars Lego. Yeah, all people love this kind of crap. Oh, and there's more of it. Oh, it's full of that stuff. See, for this unit, this wouldn't be a good unit for me because this is more of an eBay kind of thing. You're going to want to be able to sell this at, I wouldn't do very well with this on Marketplace. Although I could sell it, just wouldn't get the prices that some people would. Masters of the Universe. See, all this stuff, it's kind of, to me, it seems kind of useless, man, but that's just me. I can see the value in it, though. Yes, I can. And I really think that one will go stupid prices. Yeah, this will be stupid. I'm going to put it on auction watch just so I can see what it goes for. Right, Sadie? I got Sadie here. She's going to help me do this, right? You going to help? Steam up. Man, this thing has got all kind of goodies in here, man. Bet Mad Dog would love to have this unit. I can see him like, yeah. I don't dislike it. It's just not my kind of unit. I don't give a top dollar for this kind of stuff because I sell a lot on Marketplace. He's in the house. I let him in.
Oh, he never showed up in.
Maybe he's out on the porch. If you want to saunter over there, I don't.
He didn't come in for lunch.
Well, that's odd. Look at these Masters of the Universe. What if somebody had literally? What are they going to do with it, Glenn? They're going to get them out of the box. That's cool. Stand them up, and then what? What are they going to do with them? Is it kind of like a little girl and their dolls that they want to do these little dream things in their head? I don't know. I don't get it. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I don't understand the concept of it that much. Clothes on hangers, which could be good if it's name brand. I definitely think this is a really good unit, though. I know enough to know that much. Look at all the lids. Those tubs right there, though, if those are the 40-gallon ones, those cost $25 a piece to buy. These,
those are the good tubs.
Yeah, we're going to actually sell some just tubs out of that last unit, just selling the tubs. And we're going to get just 3 of them, like selling a dresser. As far as the money. Oh my God, look at all these boxes under here.
Oh, yeah.
for it, you know. I'm not saying I couldn't eventually get it. Be a billion sales you'd have to make out of here, though. I want to find some freaking gold, man. All right, I like it. I think it's a banger. 810 now. I think it'll probably close to double, if not, yeah. And that's the one. Okay, what about this? Here's one for $10. Oh boy, this one looks like crap. Yeah, somebody's watercolor paintings. That's not going to be worth anything. Yeah, this isn't going to work. Hi, Chucky. He just mooned me. He did. He kind of like mooned me. All right, he's going to take a nap for a while. He got up this morning. We get up around 7, and he wanted to go straight outside. The other cats are eating breakfast, and he wanted out. That's Chucky. All right, well, let's go to the next one. Let's see here. I lost my way. I'm still lost. Come on. Well, where do I put the... There it is. Facility name. Okay. 648 7558. Aha! This would be a Dyna-Dash right here. Maybe. Technically, if you can get it all in your vehicle in one load, that's Dyna-Dash. I'll look at all these freaking TVs, man. I got a bad feeling about that. Why would there be so many of them? Yeah, I don't know about this. Let's check it out further. I don't think that's a bunch of TVs now that I'm looking at it. Not sure what it is. Oh, there's a little e-bike. Huh. It's got a little potential here. Now, where is this unit? $60, sells in 3 days. 3415 Bardstown Road. Oh, wow. Okay, that's not too bad. I need to see some more pictures on this one. This could be a nice backup. Oh, well. 14 miles an hour. Yeah, that's one of those bikes that I found in the last unit. Huh. What is this? No idea. I got a feeling that's just a box. I bet there isn't anything in it like that. It's a tempting unit, man. I might have to put this on auction watch. Just in case I don't get that other one. 24-volt dirt bike is what they're calling it here. But how do they know what's in there, man? Did they go in and look? I don't know about all this now. Okay, well, let's look at the next. That one is tempting. I don't want couches. That's what that said. So I don't want. Ah. Okay. 0458. In a minute, I'm going to come back into the chat and we'll see thousands of people that are going to be here today. Thousands of them. Nothing. Okay, that one's. Oh, that's wrong. 0458. You got to have that on facility name. Okay, there it is. Okay, this one is a little messy with a lot of stuff. Why is that not coming up? Ugh. Yikes. I don't like it. No, I don't like the way it looks, man.
Nah, just looks cluttered to me. No pride and ownership.
It looks run through, man. It does. It just looks run through. I don't like that kind. The only thing I like about it is it's an outdoor unit, but I'm not going to buy that. Just not going to do it. I don't like that either. Don't like that. Okay, I will look at this. Try to be fair here. Big old piece of wall art. Oh, cedar. That'll make your life easier. Oh, cedar makes your life easier. I bet. Oh, here's a nice little pair.
Yeah.
It's a nice like $100 bill, isn't it, Glenn?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, that puts a whole new light on it when you got an automatic sale like that.
Yeah.
And a bike. What kind? All right. I'm a little bit interested. A little bit. Washer dryers and easies. Well, that's 17 days. There's.
Oh, yeah. Why do they list them when they're that far out?
I think 10 days is plenty far out.
Yeah, so do I.
But I do want to see. Oh, I just clicked it. I didn't do that. I don't even care. It's not meant to be on that. There it is. I want to see where it is anyway. Valley Station. See, that's another negative. I don't want to go out there. That sticks the eye away. Now I'm out of there. Now I might as well, while I'm in here, I might as well get caught up with the chat. Because there's thousands. Oh, 55 comments I missed. Okay, well, that's good. All right. Oh, I see Jody's in the house. Let me get to the start of all this. SSDD. I don't know what that. He is sold out. Man, yes, it could be a jewelry box. That's what I was hoping. Because I want to buy that unit, Mad Dog. More than that, I want to make a video out of that unit. It's a mile away from here, Glenn. It's at the same place that I bought my very first storage unit 15 years ago.
I'm keeping my fingers crossed for you. I hope you get it.
If it's for sale, I'll probably get it. Because,
yeah.
You know how that is. I'm not saying for sure I'll get it because sometimes there's somebody that wants it more than you, which in this case, I don't think there's going to be very many. Yes, those are all video games standing next to the Xbox game. Yes, and the guitar. Yes, yes, and a lot of yeses there, man, dog. That's what I'm talking about. Everything about this unit says buy it. You're going to enjoy this unit. There's plenty of good sales in this unit. There could be gold in this unit. There could be silver. There could be all kind of video games in there too, because people love their video games. Sometimes when you're blocking the door, you're hiding something of very good value. Well, that's what I was thinking. Is like, why would they put that there, and who would they be blocking it from?
Yeah.
Because if somebody's breaking in there, they'll go right through that shit. They'll push it, and they're going to ransack it. So, so I don't know, but you think that stuff like that. I mean, I thought the same thing. Hey, Jody, welcome to American Patriot Storage Hunters. Here we are again. Almost didn't make it here today. Tried to get on the StreamYard. I got into my account. Then I hit the button to come into the studio. Oh, please wait 30 seconds. The system's busy. Did it for hours. Tried to call StreamYard. You can't call StreamYard. You got to do this shit online, and there's nobody there. It's like I got an automated response. Well, log in via Google. I'm already freaking logged in. It won't let me get into the studio, but you have to talk to a person to make any headway, Glenn.
Yeah.
And it didn't happen. So I did everything that I could do, and I reset my computer, and I updated all the updates that I could, and it worked. So yeah, Jody, didn't even know we were going to have a live today. Happy Mother's Day to all the mamas. Yes. Happy Mother's Day to them. Kind of miss the one I used to have. No, I do a lot, so I understand how important that is. I love the fact that they put a tarp on the floor. Yeah, that tells me that when they put a tarp on the floor, they're protecting the stuff. And what are they protecting? Things that are worth protecting. So there's that. And I agree with that. I heard that, Mad Dog. Yes, those are collectible rocks. Yes. And you know what? I like that stuff. If they like gems, I bet they got them. I bet they got jewelry. I bet that unit's a banger. I bet that unit could be mine. Yes, ma'am. Pink rose quartz, maybe some amethyst. Hopefully a big old thing of jade. Maybe a diamond. Maybe a big diamond. Maybe a jewelry box full of gold and silver. Maybe. Let's say this unit does this. I'm going to play it again. I'm going to play it again because this will go in the video if I get it. Yeah, let's just imagine that it works out like this. That would be nice, would it not?
Oh yeah.
Find like a few $1 million in gold, that would be nice, right? Okay, yeah, just say it. Now I lost my way, of course. Yes, there's where we were. Jody says, Mom of 4, a corgi, and a kitty. Yeah, I'm a dad of 5 then, because really 7 if you want to count them all. But let's see where we go here. I count my cats because they're just like kids, man.
Yeah.
They definitely are. I think I saw Johnny Small Pepper in the. Oh man, I haven't seen Johnny in a while. Let me try. I've lost my way, man. Oh, come on, man. Oh, there we go. Okay, Mom. Okay. Glenn, yeah, I know it's there. Oh, yeah. Go back and not try to mess with the mileage. Yes, I think we did. Everything's brand new. This is a shopaholic locker that some people dream of. I saw it, man. There were all kind of figures. I can see it. It's just going to go stupid, but it might be worth it. How many people do you know that have this much new stuff? I know somebody that's got more stuff than that. There's a guy right here. I got 3 buildings that are getting pretty full out there. I need to start selling stuff. You know, I try to sell the biggest items first. I'm talking about the biggest in size.
Yeah.
You know, I try to sell those items first. And generally, those big items are big ticket items. So that's all good. Johnny Small Pepper, it's good to see you, sir. And glad you were back, you two scallywags. Yeah, I didn't know we were going to get in here today, Johnny. I know you've been on StreamYard. Have you ever had this happen? I went to go into the studio, and it was saying the system's busy. Try again in 30 seconds. Well, I tried it all morning long. Or you probably already heard that spiel, but it was frustrating, man. I'm glad you're here. Could there be a jewelry box hiding in this unit? I think that could be a jewelry box. Even if it's not, there could be jewelry in it. It just had that feel. This locker just, to me, it's got all kind of potential in it because there's so many boxes. And not just big boxes, like there's all different sizes. And there's clues. You got video game systems, video games, guitars. You got a cabinet, like it's like one of those little curio kind of cabinet where you show your collectibles in it. To me, it's just buy it. Okay, I will. Bandits, yes. There we go. I'm glad I'm here, Johnny. I'm glad you're here. Like I said, I didn't know we were going to get on here today. Just having technical difficulties, but we made it with about 15 minutes to go. And we're dog parking. There's Legos in here, lots of Lego, all different kinds, man. People buy that crap too, man. Look in the far back. Do you see stacks of Legos? I did. Bunch of them. They are after collectibles. Looking at the unit and how it is stacked, it will be a mess. It'll be a good mess, though, man. Everything in that unit was something you could sell for decent money. But that's pretty much one of those where you got to be doing like Whatnot or eBay. I mean, we only do local pickups here. We're more treasure hunters than resellers, but we have to resell if you get my drift. We're treasure hunters that have to resell to get our money. At least get our money back so we can go buy another one, right? Definitely money to be made, but resell will be lots of like Locker Nuts, for instance. He's out in Glen State. I believe he's in California too, but he does Whatnot. Him and his wife, they'll be on there selling all night long on that site, Glenn.
Yeah, I know.
And I wouldn't mind it every now and then, but my God, it's like they do it all the time.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's fine. I'm sure they do well with it. I don't know. If I was 30 years younger, maybe I would be doing something like that. I don't know. I'm 103 years old. I've cracked the triple digits. So, you know, now that I'm over 100 years old, I try to keep it down to a minimum, you know. Yes, I'd be drooling if this was in my neck of the woods. Yes, I'd want it with a bag of chips. Oh, you know it. I knew you would want that one, man. And you like the one I'm looking at too. I guarantee it. Man, dog, not kidding. He ain't kidding. He ain't even bullshitting, Jody. He ain't even bullshitting. That's right. I would use this stuff to hold my doors open. Ha! I don't think Johnny's a typical reseller, but I guess everybody's got their thing. I still think you'd have a lot of fun going through a storage unit, Johnny. Try one sometime and see what happens. You make a video on that. Shira is stronger. Stronger than who's Shira and stronger than what? I don't know. You got me, Jody. I don't know. What is this locker worth, Jody? Mad Dog? Thousands, man. That's the whole thing, man. You get into these things, you get $10,000 on a unit if you get the right one. I know I've done it. And I don't buy that many of them, man. I bought a few hundred of them over. I might have bought 1,000 for all I know. I've lost track. Bought a lot of them. There's not as many as like Locker Nuts or even our buddy Locker Lunatics. I tell you what, the guys out in California, they got together. Locker Nuts, Storage Auction Pirate. Who else was involved? They went together and they bought a locker in a rich neighborhood for $8,000, Glenn, and they couldn't even see it. The door wouldn't open. So they bought it in the blind, and they went in with Locker Nuts, Pirate, and who else was in there? Hell if I know, there was 3 of them. $8,000. But boy, when they got in there, they were glad they bought it. Everything in there was freaking amazing. That's pretty risky, though. I thought that was ballsy.
The storage stalker?
Yeah, maybe it was Storage Stalker. He might have been involved with that. I know there was 3 of them there. I mean, they found a lot of gold jewelry and some thick gold too, man, and silver, and big dollar name brand stuff all throughout, and it was a big unit. I mean, imagine that they pay $8,000, probably almost 10,000 with fees and everything. They open the door and it's empty. Now, what would they have done then? Oh well, I guess we'll just have to chalk that one up, and it would have made a shitty video too.
Yeah.
You open it up. Oh, sorry guys, there's nothing in here. Thanks for coming in today. We're only out $3,500 piece, but hey, that's woohoo! Just throw it in the river. Maybe 3,000 or so with them. I would say so, Mad Dog. Johnny, yes, that's right. That's right. You never know. You gotta manifest this stuff. And that's what I'm doing right here. Look at that bag of gold coins right there. That's floating. There it is. Boom. There it is. Just like that. See, that's what I'm trying to manifest it. And maybe they'll overpay even at $100 a Lego set. That could add up quick. I wouldn't know if I could get $100 for a set of Legos, man. I mean, seriously. I sell on Marketplace. People are looking for deals on there, man, you know. Sometimes you can get top dollar on there. Sometimes. Johnny, not sure, but it's a go one. It's a go one. That's right. Sometimes you just got to go in balls to the wall, man. You know, you just got to be confident, and you got to take a few chances based on experience from over the years of what you've bought, and You know what works for you. Sometimes you're going to get screwed, but that's part of it. Every now and then you're going to take one right up the, you know what? When you buy these lockers, are there big dumpsters to throw out the junk? Well, there are, but you got to provide them. Most places, now I have had facilities let me use the dumpster, but that's the exception rather than the rule. How about you, Glenn? Have you ever had one let you use a dumpster?
Yeah, for a few things, but not, not to fill it up.
Yeah, I've had one say, well, you could throw some of that in there, but don't fill it all the way up because they'd be like, well, they're going to pick this up in the morning, so don't fill it all the way up. I've had that.
Yeah.
You have to take that home with you. There's a brand new bike in this unit. Yeah, if it's in there, man, dog. What if they just put stuff in the box?
Yeah.
I mean, there's no guarantee, man. How would the storage? They said that there was a motorcycle or a e-bike in there. Okay, how do they know that? They're not supposed to go in the unit. So how would you know it's in the box unless you could see that it's maybe you can see it's factory sealed. I'll give them a break. But I don't know. I'm a little weary of it even being in there. Even that's in my area. So this one concerns me. If I don't get this other unit that I really want, then I could wind up with something like that. And then if I get in there and it's not in there, I'm like, yeah, I should have known better. I should have known better than this. You've been on for 15 years and then you buy something that you think's a new product and it's not in there. Surprise. Who could have possibly seen that coming? Note the sarcasm. Johnny, no, you have to donate or haul it to the dump. Every now and then you'll get lucky, and if you know the manager and you know that they know that they're gonna have their dumpster picked up in the morning, you can get lucky and they'll say, yeah, I'll go ahead and throw it in there. I had one lady that been a few years ago. She let me use the dumpster because I gave her something out of the unit. It was nothing I could use. I don't think it was a chair. So I don't even remember. But so you can throw that stuff in there. I'm like, oh, okay, thank you. But you can't count on that. And it helps to know these managers, man, Yeah, Mad Dog knows his stuff. He would love to buy that unit, I'm sure. Even if I figure $50 a canopy and the mats. What are canopy? I mean, I know what they are, but got me, man. Oh my God. Good Lord. Oh, you see the scooter now. I saw a box. I saw a picture of it on the box. Is it in there? It could be. Can I guarantee it? No. Would I take a chance? Maybe. If I like the rest of the unit. That's $500 if it's in the box. Well, them e-bikes, that's about right. They can go up. I got one in the last unit. That was I had to charge it when I got home. Took it for a ride. Now the sucker won't take a charge. Johnny, it's not that bad if you profile the locker right. You got to assume that we've already bought a bunch of these and we've been screwed and we've had great units and you kind of get an idea of what's going to happen. I'd say most of the time I'm pretty happy with the units I buy. Most of the time. Looks like a box. Exercise equipment on top of that shelf. Bandage. Yeah, I'm just listening and learning. Y'all teach me so much listening to your comments and experience. Yeah, if you ever want to buy one, man, we could profile the unit for you. When if it's on Storage Treasures or any of those sites. If you ever want to delve into and buy it, we can give you our opinion on it and what we pay for it. If you ever want to do that, you come here and we'll help you out, man. Better believe it. I bet when you are new at this, you learn fast what not to do. Well, you'll learn one thing: you're going to have to get rid of a bunch of crap sometimes. So, like what we do here, here's how we handle it: garbage. We got 3 55-gallon rolling cans. They pick them up once a week. Just throw it in there. And then if there's more that'll fit, well, just throw it away a little bit at a time. It means you got to store a little bit of garbage, but we rarely buy one that. What I'll do, Johnny, sometimes if I buy a big storage unit, I tend to buy close to home. So what I do, if I got more stuff than I can handle immediately, I'll just rent the locker for a month. And usually, a lot of times, like especially with extra space, you can get the first month free. So if you're out of there within the end of that month, you only pay, I think the little fees they had is like $40. So for $10 a week, you can work out of that unit for a month. And by then you're done. So there's that. And that's a huge advantage, man, knowing you can do that. But it only works if you're somewhat close to home, or it really doesn't get very practical. Like if you're 400 miles away from this unit you bought, renting it may not be the best idea. Just so there's that. And Glenn said, Johnny, we purchased 3 10 by 20 lockers at one time, packed, and only had to make 2 trips to the dump. See, that's when you got a good one, man, when it just didn't have a bunch of junk in it. This is weeders, tools, and collectibles. Tools and collectibles. That's all good stuff, man. Oh, hell yeah. Jody says, Johnny, I've been reselling for almost 30 years. Love it. Been doing it for 15 here. I call myself more of a treasure hunter than a reseller, but reselling's part of it. We do a lot of bartering. I've got a guy that y'all are well aware of. Once or twice in a year now, I'll barter a bunch of stuff that I set aside and trade for silver and gold scrap. And over the years, by doing that, I've done very well because all that stuff's gone. The silver and gold, since I started buying the storage units and saving all that stuff, it's gone from like $1,000 an ounce to $5,000 an ounce. So the profit I made on a unit years ago is still going up. So there's that. You're welcome, Johnny. You're always welcome to come here, Johnny. We'll help you out. If you ever want to get involved in it, or if you ever just want to come and shoot the crap, here you are. One thing I haven't done lately, though, is done any heat challenges. I can't even say Johnny kicked my ass on those now. I did beat the Tuba Terror, though. That's my crowning glory. I wasn't really sure if I could do that, but I did it. Got 7 points in the League of Fire for that one. I probably, if I had submitted the Toe of Satan, I did that one and beat it too. I might have got some more points for that. I think you buying a unit at the place that you bought 15. Yes. Years ago, I think it's a good omen and it's worth buying. If it's the one with all the Legos, I could see it. It's not really my kind of unit, but if the price wasn't all that crazy, I'd probably buy it anyway. I don't care because I could definitely move that merch. I got a couple of ways I could do it. Have a great day, y'all. Yard work calls. Oh boy, you gotta mow the grass, man. Well, have fun with that. It's no. Anyway, have a good day, Johnny. Appreciate you coming in. I've been putting off mowing the grass here for about a week now. He's reminded me of that. Yes, sir. There he is. If Jack saw this unit in his neck of the woods, he would have the Lego unit if he would have had to pay a little over $1,000. Well, I assume it's going to go more than that, man. I think it'll go more than $1,000. I really do. I just do. He would be prepared to pay that. He bought a unit recently for $4,000, and he got in there and he was regretting it big time. Turned out to be somebody that was selling at flea markets. None of their stuff was great. You go back and you'll see that one. He was very disappointed in that unit. I mean, he probably sold $1,000 or so out of there, but that's not good when you pay $4,000. And generally, that doesn't happen to him. Yes, like the one you like a lot too. Plus, I had to show you the one that had the most bang for your buck. It'd either be the one I showed you or it'd be the one you want. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to have them both, to be honest with you. Yeah. Oh, that's the other guy that was there, treasure hunting with Jeebus. I think his name's Steve, right? I believe that's his name, Steve, but he goes by that on YouTube. Damn, it's already 1:15. My God.
Last 3 weeks been flying by.
I think time is sped up, man. They said the Earth's spinning at like a microsecond quicker than it used to, but I wonder if that changes things. I doubt it, but who knows? Another theory was if you're on social media a lot, if you're on your phone a lot, or if you're on the internet a lot, that it changes your perception of time. And I'm on it a lot, so I guess maybe that could be part of it. I don't know. Storage Stalker was on vacation, wanted to go in the unit. Yeah, it was Steve or Jeebus, whatever. Yeah, it was him, I believe, was in on it. So at that was probably around $3,000 a piece they went in. They all made money on that unit. They all got gold, they all got silver, they all got big time name brands. Took a risk, but see, with Jeebus, it's never a risk, and I can explain that. He's got over 1 million subs, Glenn.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have to make a dime from the units because he's going to get enough ad revenue to pay for the units just from the videos.
Yeah. Plus
the stuff that he sells. So when you hit a certain point with YouTube, there's only one YouTuber that does storage auctions that has more subs than I know than Jeebus does. He's got over 1 million. But there's a guy named Harrison Neville that has over 2 million. But he doesn't just do storage units. He buys like pods, and he goes to like these high-end like watch, like where they sell Rolexes, and he buys these mystery boxes. He'll go in and buy like a $50,000 mystery box of watches and show those, for instance. And then the retail value of those will be like $58,000 to $60,000. So you can make $8,000 to $10,000 if you do it right. But a lot of people don't want to tie up $50,000 into one. But I imagine when you've got 2 million subs, and you make that video, both series of videos, you're going to get a crap ton of ad revenue, kind of like Jeebus does. So I'm sitting with 17,000. I don't get that much, a little bit. I didn't like the Hot Wheels unit Oh, he's talking about the one I was talking about with Jack. He, yeah, the trunk in the front said Hot Wheels, but they were all crappy ones. It was kind of like ones they were running through sand in, like in a. He he opened that box and he knew he was in trouble, man, dog. Didn't he? He knew he was in trouble when he opened that first box. And it was one of those deceitful lockers, Glenn, because everything was like nice and put up. Everything was labeled. Front box, Hot Wheels. You know, it looked like this is going to be a collector. Well, he started getting in there, and he was not a happy camper, man. I think one of his favorite things in that unit, Mad Dog will remember this, was a box of thimbles. It was like a, boy, it wasn't a box of thimbles. It was like displayed thimbles.
Yeah.
That's not going to cut it when you pay $4,000, man. So, I mean, he might have got half his money back out of that one, but I don't think it hurt him in the least. He probably make most of it up in ad revenue. So there's that. He made over 10,000. Well, I'm sure he didn't just sell from that unit. So he can make that kind, but he's selling good stuff too, not just the crap. He got it. There's no way he got 10 grand out of the unit, out of that one unit, man. But all the stuff that he sells, yeah, sure. He was expecting to get this. That's what I'm talking about right there, man. Can you imagine opening up a box like that?
Man.
I mean, think about that. Good Lord, I don't think I would put that on YouTube if I did find that. Maybe take one of them out of there. Hey, I got this coin. Look at that. It's worth several $1,000s. I might do that, but I don't know if you want to put that on there. I'm not even bullshitting, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, do whatever you want, but I don't think I would have kept the box of symbols. That was the best thing out of the whole unit. The thimbles, yeah, I wasn't really impressed with the thimbles, man. Come on, they're freaking thimbles.
Yeah.
If they're made of gold, okay. Even silver, but I think maybe one of them was made of silver. I don't know how much you're going to sell a bunch of symbols for, thimbles. Are you really going to get that much? And why? I just don't see it, man. I think when you're dealing with the kind of sub, well, of course, I think he's got like 300,000, which is not quite the same as Jeebus or Harrison. I'm only what? I'm getting close to 1 million. I've already got 17,000. I just got to be realistic at this point. I just right now like to get to 20. How about that? That's doable. There were silver ones in there and brass ones. Well, there better be some freaking gold ones when he's paying $4,000 for a freaking unit. I don't think a thimble's going to bail him out, man. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. A sterling silver thimble on eBay for $100. Yeah, but he better have 40 of them. That's just to break even. I don't think he had 40 of them in there. I mean, the unit, the people were selling in flea markets and yard sales, man. I think even the best of buyers is going to get one every now and then that's just going to suck. It's just going to be, you can't win every time. It'd be nice if you could win every time, man, you know? Let's see here. Let's see if I've got anything else worthy of showing. We got 10 minutes we can have some fun with. And we've got two people. Boom, just like that. There's two here. And boom. You could double that if you count me and Glenn. The box that says yard sale on it doesn't. Yeah, if I see a box that says yard sale in a unit, I probably won't buy the unit. I mean, that's, and it just depends on everything else. But yeah, let's see if I can find anything entertaining. I'm not showing that again. That's that prank that AI played on me. I'm done with that one. Let's see here. What's this? I don't remember this. A long time since I bought a storage unit, but I got one today. Oh, that's for $460. Yeah, I remember that one. And yeah, there's that. Everybody's seen that one. I only bid on a unit that says yard sale if it was dirt cheap, shows signs of potential. Yeah, you need a little bit more than a box that says yard sale on it, because I got news for you. That ain't gonna be any good, man. It's gonna fall under the category of suck. They're trying to unload it at a yard sale. Actually, when we used to do yard sales, we had some decent things out there, but we charged decent more than what people were wanting to pay. So I had to quit doing them. People got me angry. It was like they would, and I've said this before, but I'll say it again. I've had people come in there. We had people come in there and negotiate 10 items per se, let's say. And at the end of it all, they want to check out. I say, well, all of it added together, that's $50 as an example. Would you do 30? Have you ever had that happen, Glenn? I think you said you've had that happen.
Yeah.
I don't like that. And then I had this guy that didn't look. It looks like he came over and snuck into the country, and I was selling a gun cleaning kit. Sold it to him for $1. Came back. Where's the gun? You don't get a gun in there, man. It's a gun cleaning kit. I'm not allowed to sell them in a yard sale anyway. At least I don't think so. I mean, I did once, but that was behind the scenes, wasn't setting it out there. But I bought it was a 22. I mean, I sold him that. He walked out of the house, with a stiff leg, bump, like that. Yeah, but I digress. But he thought there was a gun in there, Glenn. I had to say, no, that's a gun cleaning kit. And I don't think he even understood me. He was mad. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm like, this is bullshit. I'm like, I don't need this. So we don't really do yard sales anymore. I don't, to me, it's too aggravating. You got to get up super early, and then everything you don't sell, you got to drag it back in or give it away. It's like, at the end of the day, you feel like crap. I do recognize that they're good to do and you can move a lot of stuff, but when you get complete blazing idiots coming by, and don't get me wrong, 90% of the people are fine, maybe more than that, but it doesn't take too many to screw it up. Like one time we had a lady come in there. We knew she was stealing shit. So I knew she had one of the rings that I was selling in her pocket. I couldn't prove it. So she wants to buy these pans. They're $2. I think it was $2. Would you take $1? At some point, you just like, this is bullshit, Even though I just stole this ring from you, would you take $1 for that? No, just leave, man. Just go. Just leave. Just get out of here. Just go. Just go. I would not sell a gun cleaning kit for $1. Well, man, dog, we get so many of those damn things. I can't tell you how many gun cleaning kits I've got. I mean, they're like
Easier,
man.
easier to get rid of it just for $1 than trying to hang on to it and get any more than that.
Yeah, I mean, some of them are, like if they got a nice presentation, they're in a wooden case and they've got all the little. Yeah, I mean, I'm talking about just your basic one with, it's already been used a little bit, and it was put back in a box that's been up, and yeah, just to get rid of stuff because the way I see it, man, a yard sale is just to get rid of stuff. And it
Yeah, it's a purge.
it's a purge and you make a little bit of money, which is win-win. Well, Mad Dog, we found that out. It wasn't silver or anything like that. It was just costume rings. But they don't disappear into thin air. But they do in the yard sales, apparently. And I had this one guy used to come around when we did that, and he would bring his jeweler's loop, and he'd be looking at it. I said, buddy, I can save you some time. I said, I've already done all that. I said, you're welcome to look at them all day long. I said, but you're not going to find any gold or silver in there. But he would always come to it when I had it out there, and he'd be like, yeah, I guess I could make a mistake. I don't know, but I didn't because he never bought anything. I did not start pans at $2 because I get people make me stupid offers. Yeah, that's the thing. Whatever you ask at a yard sale, generally speaking, somebody's going to try to chop that in half right off the rip, man. So I guess I just don't have the personality for yard sales because they aggravate me. I don't know. I don't mind somebody making it. Like if something's $10, well, will you do 8 or so? That's to me that's reasonable. Something's $10. Take $1. No. Okay. This yard sale sucks. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I'll give you that one. If I want $2, I start out 5, then I go down. You just about have to, man. If you ask $2, you're gonna get $1 if you're lucky. Sometimes the people will just walk up to you though and just hand you the $2, and that's nice. You can have 95 out of 100 of your purchases go fine, but it's the 5 that just aggravate it. I had something marked $30 that somebody tried to get for $3.
Yeah.
3? That's a hard no, buddy. You know what? 30, you better, yeah, does 25 help you out? I can do that for you. I only got $3. I'm like, well, that sucks, doesn't it? I wouldn't say that because I'm not that big of a smartass, but that's what I would think. I would think it. I put an ad in the paper and it said collectible sale, and somebody said it was a yard sale. I said, no, it didn't put yard sale in the paper. That's smart. You make it a yard sale, and that's everybody's. Oh, good. That means I can go in there and disregard the prices they want and just hand them a frickin' George Washington and walk out with a wheelbarrow full of stuff, and the wheelbarrow for free. No. So we haven't done a yard sale in what, 5 years? Probably longer than that. We haven't done one since I've done this live stream. I know that much. It's probably been much longer than that. That darn it, Glenn, it's already 1:30.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad we got to do the show today. I wasn't sure if it was going to work, but man, glad it all worked out, and we'll do it again next week. Appreciate you, Mad Dog, and everybody. Jody, Johnny, Glenn, the Swamp Picker. Who else did I miss? Jody. Yeah, well, we had a few people. Yeah. Oh, well, it was fun anyway, Glenn. All right, guys, man. I guess that's it for today. I guess have a good week, Glenn. I appreciate you coming in every Sunday. We have a lot of fun doing this. I'm glad
And good luck Wednesday with that locker.
Yes, sir. And you'll know it. I'll let you know if I get it.
Okay.
All righty, man. Everybody take care. We'll see ya.